Hello everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel. How you all doing? Hope you're doing great and hope you're staying safe. Please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, comment, share and subscribe as well. Thank you very much. So I don't put out videos on Sundays, but I decided to just do this because something came up or something popped up and I said, you know what, let me just come talk about it. It has to do with, I'm sure most people would have seen it, about a billionaire who sent out his wife of 39 years. Like, he drove her out of his house or their house after 39 years of marriage. So let me give you like a brief of this whole gist. According to the stories that's going around, this billionaire had a side chick and the side chick had a child. So this, his wife, his first wife, found out that okay, there's a son out of wedlock and now say, you know what, since all men are polygamous in nature, the man should bring in the son and bring in the so-called side chick into the house. And that was where trouble started. So on bringing in the side chick, now you know definitely, well, if you bring in a side chick to the house, you know there'll never be peace in that house. So I said, you know what, and then in that long run he married her, the side chick, and now he has sent the woman packing. 39 years of marriage. Like, after 39 years, after investing 39 years of your life with somebody you call your husband, in quotes, he now sends you out of the house. See, let me just talk about it. First and foremost, 39 years in marriage does not mean that the person is actually having it rosy in that marriage. 39 years is not that, okay, since I've been married for 39 years, my marriage is perfect, my marriage is this. It is how well, how happy are you in that marriage that matters. Not being in marriage for 40 years, 45 years, and every day you're crying, every day you're bitter, every day there's one problem or the other. I don't see marriage as something that's, yes, I'm not trying to say that marriage is all rosy. I know there are some days that you would cry, there's some days that, but when it's a continuous thing, every day, day in, day out, your knees praying to God, you're crying, you're doing this one, every day is one bitterness or the other, then why are you in marriage for crying out loud? As in, why are you in marriage? So let me just talk about this whole thing. First and foremost, your husband who went out, did a way match and had a son, Abi had a child, and then all you could think of, like, I wonder who even advised this woman really. Yes, bring in the child, no problem. As in, I don't have a problem with you bringing in the child. Okay, you have a child or children outside the house, right? No problem, then bring in the child. But you say, oh, because all men are polygamous. Who even said all men are polygamous in nature? I think that is what African mentality has done to many women. All women always feel that, oh, all men will cheat, all men are dogs, all men are polygamous. See, everybody is polygamous in nature. Everybody, male, female, everybody. It just takes self-discipline not to exhibit that behavior, not to exhibit that character. There's nothing like you tell me all men are promiscuous in nature, therefore you allow your husband or your boyfriend to go around and be cheating, and you're like, okay, after if I leave this marriage, the next one I'm going to, what's the probability that he will not cheat again? Any man that loves you and respects you will never cheat on you. Quote me anyway, he will never cheat on you. Because see, I feel it's even women that have the urge more to go out and be promiscuous in nature, but that self-discipline has kept most women that they don't do that. There are so many women out there who cheat, who even cheat and their husbands are not cheating. So what do you call that? We didn't say, okay, all women are promiscuous. Not all women are, not all men are promiscuous. I wonder who went ahead to give her that advice that she should bring in the child and bring in the woman as well. Like, that is, she's biting herself on the foot. You cannot be doing such rough play. Like, invite another woman into your house after how many years of marriage? I wonder where her children were when she was doing all of this. You know, sometimes again, we women, we just want to be, oh, let us be good wives, let us be this one, let us be that one. So we just tolerate anything that any man brings to. And I feel most women that do this thing, that tolerate all of this thing, because they don't have anything of themselves. So according to the story, when they threw her out, the man sent in talks to go through her out of the house. When they threw her out, she had nowhere to go to, meaning she had nothing of herself. And this is a billionaire's wife. A billionaire's wife not having anything for herself. It was her daughter that had to come take her out of that house, out of the environment where she was thrown out to or be into. So it now boils down to, what were you doing? Like, what were you doing when your husband was going for meeting, when your husband was having business meeting? You were just sitting down there crossing your leg and say, okay, I'm a billionaire's wife, so there's no need to work. And that boils down to where women, so many women will say, okay, because I'm married to a billionaire, so there's no need to work. Or your so-called husband will tell you, okay, you know what, sit down and be a housewife. Housewife, that what happened? like housewife, that what happened, even if he decides to be paying you 1 million naira every month, that is not enough reason why you should be a housewife. Because he said he will pay you 1 million naira, you should stay at home and take care of the children. Which children? Are the children not for you and the husband? Did God just give you the children? The man should also quit his job and come home and take care of the children. So I wonder why women decide to do that. Or you see women saying, oh, they are giving up their career because of children, they are giving up their career because of men. Which men? Which children? The funny thing is, what even annoys me in the aspect of they are giving up their career for their children, that at the end of the day, this thing affects the children, because the children look up to their mothers more. By the time they come back home every day, their mother is at home. Every day the mother is at home, the mother is not doing anything. You think those children will be ginger to even read their books? The children will not be ginger to read, especially like the girl child. If you have a daughter, she will not be ginger to read that, because she should be like, okay, if I get married today, my husband will tell me to sit down sit down at home. Then what's the sense of reading? Why then did you go to school? Why then did you allow your parents send you to school if you're going to be a full-time housewife? Even if you want to even be a full-time, it's no longer a full-time housewife. Get a business, get something doing for yourself. You don't necessarily have to go out before you make money for yourself. There's so many ways you can make money from home. If you decide, okay, you want to take care of your children full-time, then get something attached to that. Not saying you want to be a full-time housewife. Then if you want to buy bra, you go and tell your husband, I need to buy bra. If you want to buy pants, you want to buy pad, little things like this, you have to take permission from your husband before your husband will say, okay, take money and do this. Like, don't you like your privacy? Don't you like okay, today you just decide, okay, you know what, I want to go out and spoil myself. Must you take permission from somebody before you go out to spoil yourself? See, all I'm just trying to say that we young ladies, I hope we are watching and we are looking at what's happening to our parents and our parents. Basically, it's not how long that they are in marriage that matters, it's how happy are they in that marriage. So learn from all of these things. Like, you cannot come and tell me, okay, now as I am like this, so and I get married, and one man will not tell me I should quit my job, or I should not practice again, or I should just be full-time housewife and be taking care of children. Are you okay? Like see, in short, I feel it's even how we even present ourselves. That is what even gives this men the opportunity or the leverage to come and tell us anything. Because I don't think as I am like this, any man in his rightful sense will look at me and tell me, quit your job, or stop practicing, or stop this, or be a full-time housewife. In short, you won't even have that lever to even tell me that kind of thing. First place. But no, you want to be a submissive wife, you want to do this, or you have to submissive to your husband because your parents will not take you in, even if you are divorced. If he sends you home, even if he sends you, must you go back to your parents' house? Can't you get a house of your own and stay? Must you go back to your parents' house? That is why it's always good to have money. Like, have money, no matter how little it is. Even if it means at the end of the month they are paying you 20,000, at the end of the day, that 20,000 you can comfortably say, okay, this 20,000, I know what I want to use it for. Not you can meet someone and be begging, please, I need 20,000 naira. That is even an insult, because the more you keep asking, the more these people take advantage of you. Like, this person is not even independent. This person, they'll start treating you like trash. You want to go for meetings that are here and there, you have to take permission from your husband or from your boyfriend for you to go for meeting, or before you pay for rappers. You have to collect money. You want to sew dress, you collect money. You do this, or you collect money. Enough of all this. Okay, I'm sacrificing my career for my children. Which children? Children that would wake up one day and leave you. You're not left alone in the house with your husband. What are you sacrificing? Which children are you sacrificing for? Like, it doesn't even just make sense anymore. Like, I wonder why people do this. And the worst thing is that, I have to just say this thing, the society we live in today does not favor the girl child, does not favor the female gender in any form. Like, even if you go to the court, most times it's always in favor of the men. It's always, unless it's a very, very severe case, that's when this now favor the women. You now say, okay, time for inheritance. You find out that most times, even the girl child itself, that is even the one struggling, doing everything, most times when it's time to share inheritance, it's the male child that will take major of the inheritance. You, the girl child, you're not doing anything. And that is why most mothers should wake up. As the father is giving inheritance to their male children, you be giving your inheritance to your female children as well. Not letting it not be one-sided. And that boils down to this whole thing of male-female. Like, personally, I don't think I'll ever practice that, oh, a man should not be in the kitchen and the woman's role is in the kitchen. It will not work for me. Everybody will do the same thing. What a man will do, the woman will do in my house. If it's time to share properties, everybody will take it equally. Like, I don't understand why. Like, I read that thing and I just felt bad for that woman. 39 years in marriage, and then what are the children even doing? If I may even ask, I don't know, but it doesn't just make sense that you would create your, as in you would give all of yourself to a man because you're married to that man. Like, you should have a life of your own. Your destiny is not completely tied around somebody. Who you marry is going to make or marry you in life. That is just the truth. Who you marry will either make you progress in your career or to make you drain your career. Who you marry will help your spiritual life or will drain your spiritual life. So it's always good that we think and pray on who our life partners will be. If you're in a relationship and the relationship breaks up because of one reason, let it go. It's not meant for you. Then ask yourself, okay, what was the reason? Why did it break up? If it's your fault, you work on it. If it's not your fault, then you move on. Person not meant for you. So let's not just say, okay, marriage is a do or die affair. How many marriages are even working today? How many of them you don't say, oh, I have to be in marriage, the man is beating you? Okay, I just read of a case yesterday of a guy and a lady. Apparently just started dating last year, and now the whole thing has turned sour. They were fighting themselves, throwing, like, must he be in a relationship? What kind of violent relationship is that? Like, must you be in one? See, I'm pissed. So this is all I wanted to say. There are other things again you have to say about this whole marriage thing, for especially for ladies. Please drop it in the comment section. And you guys, see, you know what, you guys, you know the best, you know what, you know how you should treat your women. So please do that. Have yourself a lovely day and bye.